Good morning, guys. This is my morning routine as a 29-year-old living in New York City, no longer working a 9 to 5. So this is my first morning routine video that I've created where it's not like a 5 to 9 type of routine before work. For today's agenda, the only meeting I have is at 11 a.m. I wish I got up earlier just to get more sunrise views, but I wanted to make this as realistic as possible, and I don't really wake up at 6 a.m. I typically wake up between 7 and 8 a.m. so I wanted to make it realistic. I still think it's a nice, calm ambiance and vibe in the apartment anyways, but just a thought. I do want to start the day with a smoothie. I have not done the best job of intermittent fasting, and it's really because I gave up on it. I felt like I hit a plateau in terms of how lean I got, and I just felt like it's more about eating right, going to bed at a good hour, and also not eating too late, opposed to intermittent fasting to make up for not eating so well the day before, or to make up for eating bad like the same day. And one of the main reasons why I also decided to not intermittent fast as consistently is because it's been really hard for me to get my macros and hit my caloric goal, because my caloric goal is like 3,000 calories, and that's really hard to do. I want to procrastinate and not put the dishes in the dishwasher, which is lazy, but I want to like leave the house at least before 9 a.m. So I want this morning routine to be authentic, a little bit vulnerable. So I did weigh myself this morning. I did a quick kind of body check in a mirror, and I do that because it keeps me accountable for the goals that I have for myself. Also, the like check-in in the morning is really a grade for how well I ate the day before. I will say that I do need a better relationship with my body. I'm way too judgmental, and I think a part of it is just having really high expectations for how I want to look, perform, and so forth. And then also, if I'm exercising a ton, I feel like my body should reflect my athleticism, or it should just reflect how hard I work out and how consistent I am. And sometimes I feel like, actually a lot of times I feel like my body doesn't necessarily reflect how often I work out.